So our theme this week is gardens, and gardens start with the letter G. G is for grow and grapes and gardens and lots of other fun words. So here we go. Our first book is Planting a Rainbow. Here we go. Every year, Mom and I plant a rainbow. In the fall, we buy some bulbs and we plant them in the ground. We ordered seeds from catalogs and wait all winter long for spring to warm the soil and sprout the bulbs. Then it's time to go to the garden center and select some seedlings. We sow the seeds and set out the plants in the soil. We have lots of fun plans. And watch the rainbow grow. We get to plant a rainbow. And it grows and grows. We have some red flowers and some orange flowers and some yellow blooms. We grow something green and some blue flowers and even some purple flowers all summer long. And then we pick them and bring them home. And when summer is over, we know we can grow our rainbow again next year. I'm going to tell you about a little old man and a little old lady and what they planted. So, the little old man and the little old lady went to the market and they bought some turnip seeds. In their garden, they planted the turnip seeds. And after lots of weeding and sunshine and watering, a giant turnip grew. The little old man decided it was time to harvest their giant turnip. So he went and he pulled and he tugged, but it wouldn't move. So he called the little old lady. And she came and she helped him pull and tug, but it wouldn't move. They called their granddaughter to come and help them. And she pulled and tugged, and all three of them. And it started to budge and move, but it wouldn't come out of the ground. A little mouse running by said, "I will help if you will give me a bite." And so all together, the four of them working as a team, they pulled and they tugged and they pulled and they tugged, and pop! Out of the ground came a very enormous turnip, and they all shared it together. Our next book is The Surprise Garden. This book is by Zoe Hall, and it's illustrated by Sherry Halprin, and it's published by Scholastic. We're planting the seeds for a surprise garden. Can you guess what we will grow? We don't know. It's a surprise. First, we use our trowel and our rake to loosen the soil. Mom has given us each a handful of all kinds of seeds. Look at all the different shapes and sizes of the seeds. There's a lot of them. We poke the seeds into the soil one by one. We have painted sticks different colors to mark the different types of seeds. Then we water the seeds and we wait for our surprise garden to grow. Soon the seeds start to sprout into small green shoots. Look at all those different types of plants. We water the plants and the sun warms them. Our garden grows and grows. On some plants, flowers start to bloom. I wonder what they are. Before long, the petals fall off. Surprise! We see peas and beans and squash. On some plants, leaves grow close to the ground. Surprise! We see spinach and lettuce. And what's growing here? Surprise! It's broccoli and cauliflower. Here is the longest plant in our garden. Flowers bloom on this plant too. Surprise! We find a big watermelon. This book is making me hungry. Here is our tallest plant in our garden. Surprise! It's a sunflower and it's full of tasty seeds. All summer long, the food in our surprise garden ripens, and we like to pick the food and to eat it too. Surprise! We're having a garden party, a garden picnic with all of our yummy foods. Let's talk about some things that we can grow in our gardens. We can grow carrots and onions, green beans and potatoes, corn, tomatoes, pumpkins and celery. On vines, we can grow grapes, and on trees, we can grow apples. Think about all the yummy, fun fruits and vegetables that you can grow in your garden. Our last story today is another story about growing things. This is Jack. And he was from a very poor family. They were so poor that one day his mother told them, take the cow to the market, sell the cow for some money so that we can buy some food. Jack went to the market. Along the way, he met a man, and the man said, "Oh, that's a very nice looking cow you have. I have a deal for you. Let me trade you this cow that you have for some magic beans." Jack thought about it and he went, "No, my mom said I need to go to market and sell the cow for some money so I can buy food." And the man said, "Oh, but these beans are magical and you will have more money by growing these beans than you will by selling your cow." Jack thought for a minute and he said, "Okay, let's trade the cow for the magic beans." So the man took the cow. Jack took the magic beans and headed home. When Jack's mother saw what he had done, she was so angry with him. "Jack, you sold our cow for beans? What are we going to eat now? How are we going to take care of ourselves?" And she sent Jack to bed without any supper. She also threw the beans out the window. During the night, as Jack slept, a magic beanstalk grew next to his window. When he woke up in the morning, Jack was amazed to see this beanstalk. He said, "I'm going to climb the beanstalk and see what I see at the top." He climbed the beanstalk. Up, up, up he went. And high up, he saw a castle. In this castle, he heard the most beautiful singing coming from a harp. Jack said, "Oh, if I had that harp and I could take it home to my mother, she would be so happy and it would make her feel so good." So Jack decided to go into the castle. Once in the castle, he was met by a giant. The giant looked at him and said, "Fee, fi, fo, fum, I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I will grind his bones to make my bread." Jack was very scared, but he didn't want the giant to find him. So he tiptoed and he grabbed the harp and he ran down the beanstalk and he took the harp home. Oh, he made it past the giant. What was the harp going to do to help his mother? His mother said, the harp is very beautiful. You can take it to the village and sell it, and then we will have money for food. Jack had an idea. He had seen some other treasures in the castle. So he decided he was going to climb the beanstalk again. So he climbed the beanstalk the next day, and he went to the castle. Now this time, he met a fairy there, and she said, Jack, you must run away. The giant is so mad that you stole his harp, his magic harp. You have to leave. You have to leave now. But Jack had seen a bag of money. Oh, how he wanted that bag of money. He wanted it so bad that he said, I'll just take this bag of money and then I won't come back. And she said, Jack, you have to run. You have to run away now. All of a sudden, the giant woke up. And he said, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. As Jack heard that, the fairy cast a spell on the giant. And she said, run, Jack, take the money and run. So he did, and he ran all the way down the beanstalk. Well, when the giant woke up and he saw that his favorite harp that played magical tunes and his bag of money was gone, he decided he was going to lay a trap to get that English boy. He was very, very grumpy and very, very angry. Well, Jack's mother said, Jack, now you go chop down that beanstalk and you don't go up there again. You've got us some money and you have us the magic harp. But Jack remembered that he had seen something even more grand with the giant. It was a chicken that laid golden eggs. If he had that, they would never be hungry again. Oh, Jack was so excited. He had to go back one more time. So, in the middle of the night, he snuck up the beanstalk, went to the castle. He grabbed the chicken and the golden egg. As he was getting ready to leave, the giant heard him, and he came trouncing after Jack, saying, fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of an Englishman. Be he alive or be he dead, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Oh, Jack was being chased by that giant. So he ran down the beanstalk as fast as he could. He hid the chicken and the egg, and then he found his trusty axe. He said, I have to cut down this beanstalk as fast as I can. But the giant, he was coming down the beanstalk. Jack started chopping. Chop, chop, chop. Chop, chop, chop. Down fell the giant. Down fell the beanstalk. And they were never heard from again. The fairy came down from the clouds and says, Jack, you have rescued us all. We will bless your family with the things that the giant wouldn't share. So Jack's family and the fairy lived happily ever after. The end. Remember that our story time this week was all about gardens and planting and growing things. Jack grew a beanstalk with some beans. If you come by the library, Miss Cindy or one of the staff at the library will give you a special baggie that has some beans that you can soak and put in your window and watch them grow like a beanstalk. Also, we have a wonderful storybook that you get to make that has all different colors of things that you find in gardens or that you can grow in your garden. We're so excited. Remember, our letter is G for gardens and growing.